What's up, everyone? 99 Vids back again here with another live stream here on the channel, and we're checking out another delivery simulator here, delivery guy simulator. As you know, we've been checking out quite a few of these here on the channel, and I'm still trying to find my favorite one and just check them out and just kind of share what I would like to see in one of these games, what I think would make them fun. They're all pretty good. The ones I have checked out so far, they all have potential. They all have potential, man. We're gonna go through them, and I'll tell you what I like about this one. Now, right off the bat, this is not gonna have much sound. You have your options right here. Graphics, not very much right now. This is all just demo. Okay, so you're not gonna expect very much right now. The sound here is what you're gonna notice the most. We have a little bit of ambience, but it's like very basic. There's not gonna be any sound on the orders coming in on your phone or anything like that. So yeah, it's just like basic assets right now. But I kind of like the gameplay. It's very rough. Still, the driving mechanics and all that still need to be worked out and adjusted. But let's go ahead and play it and see, you know, what we can suggest to the developer to make this game a really great game. It has a long loading sequence here. So what we're going to do, we're going to play a little music because we're not going to have very much sound. So let's go ahead and play a little of my own music here in the back here. Let's find something we can play. I'll go ahead and play that. Shouldn't be too loud on your end here. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty good. There's your basic controls as you wait for the game to load. As you can see, we've got an apology there at the bottom. The loading takes a little bit. Coach, welcome back to the channel. I think you got unsubscribed or something. This will be the first stream of the day. We'll probably have a couple more streams coming up later. Got a couple more games I want to cover. And straight away, as with most of these, we're here in our home apartment, in our room, and we're gonna get a little tutorial action here. WSD to move. We can jump, base to jump. What else can we do? Use the PC to open the browser and visit Asabun. Okay, here. I think I've already said this, haven't I? Let me see. Yes, I did. I said it because I already checked through it earlier. All right, now we're going to visit Amadun here on the web browser. Asabun. Buy delivery bag. This is all we're going to have. Everything else is on release, as you can see. We'll buy that one. Plus, got purchase. All right, let's do that. Okay, go. Click on your room door to start your day. Exit the PC. See outside, we got some pedestrians, we got some cars. It's pretty smooth, you know. These assets here kind of remind me. There's no door sounds or anything like that. But the assets remind me of some other games, maybe like the Supermarket Simulator. And Supermarket Simulator is a little different now from what I could see. They've already updated a lot. I'll probably have to come back and revisit that. Maybe Ghosh and I will play that, because that's co-op. Another thing we're going to be bringing back to the channel. We got any screen tear in here? I don't think we do. We might. There's no video settings, no V-Sync or anything like that. But we need to go and purchase everything. That's how this one starts, which is cool. We got a placing mode here. How do we open this little box? Unbox. We're gonna unbox our bag. Slap it on the bike. We can open it. That's got a little mechanic here, which is maybe seems like an extra step, but I guess it's geared towards if you have bigger orders or multiple orders, which I would like to see. I'd like to see multi-orders and stuff like that, multiple customers. I like the nuance or the mechanic of having the possibility to mix up the orders or deliver the wrong order. And in Money Simulator Brokeville, we had that sort of where we were doing deliveries. That had a cool little mechanic in it for the deliveries there, which I like. I'll tell you straight away what I like about this one is you can actually do door drops, you know, contactless deliveries. What's up, Ghosh? Welcome back. This little delivery simulator looks pretty good. It's set in New York. You might like this one, you know. The sound is missing. That's why I put some music. It's only got a little bit of sound. Does my controller work? I think it does. Let me see. No. Had it set, I think, but I didn't. No, actually, I didn't try to mess with the controller on this one. But we need to go buy our smartphone. That's how this one starts. Why is it my? Oh yeah, free look. You gotta hold your mouse. We've got the sensitivity kind of low right now. Obviously, you can adjust that. You got a sprint. You can do a wheelie here. It's not really too much. Now, straight away, what I would like to have in this game is a third-person camera. Definitely like to have a third-person camera, the option to have a third person. And the free look, I'm not a big fan of the hold the button type. I like the free look to just work, especially if I want to be using a controller. So I'll say that. I'd like to see that. But I'm liking this little city. I'm liking the assets. You know, all this kind of basic, but it's pretty cool. Let's jump off the bike. But it has a good look to it, you know? Has a good look to it. I'm hoping we're gonna get, where did we go? We went back home. Where's, oh my goodness. Store's right here. There's only one phone you can grab, is right here, boom. Pull up your phone with tab, and then we're gonna log into Oopata Eat, and then we're gonna turn that on and wait for our first delivery. So this, one thing good about this game is it puts the phone front and center. So there's no sound. We need little sounds for the orders coming in. You know what I mean? I would like to see something where you can see the route, right? We should have took that one, but we did it. Now I can't move or anything or move my my looking perspective until I put down the phone. Not a huge fan, but when you get back on the bike, I gotta hold the mouse to look, but you got the GPS there, which I like. That's what I like. I like to be able to scroll and zoom in a little bit to my phone, look at it. Want to have that phone front and center, you know what I mean? If I want to zoom in down there or something like that. Camera views are very important in these games. So our little pickup should be right here. I like being able to go in straight away. I like that always. But I'd like a little more detail on all this stuff. Look, we've got an invisible wall here. Add some shop and delivers to these, okay? That would make, none of the delivery games have shop and deliver, which I think would be really fun. So a little list on your phone. That's why you would need your phone to have a little more comprehensive app to be similar. Let's just say you're in like a fake Instacart or something like that, or a Walmart Spark. You get the customer and then multi-customers, okay? You'd have their orders, the items, and then we go shopping for them and stuff like that. These, the basic items, like, see those assets? Those look like some of the, that looks exactly like the stuff that's in Supermarket Simulator right there. So those assets are very similar. So let's just say we had to go get some bananas and some of that bread or whatever, eggs. anything from this little market, shop and deliver. We get the order ready. Let's just say we had to shop for 2 customers. That would be a lot of fun too. You know what I mean? That would make it fun. So here's our order. Let's just say we had multiple orders here. Checking order numbers, right? Maybe with the app, you know, having to make sure that you select picked up order, stuff like that. I think that would be fun. All right. So those are the things I like. But as far as the basic layout of this game, I like it. But there's no sound right now. We can't hear ourselves paddling or anything like that. You know, obviously need the sound. Sounds are very important. So this is a pretty good proof of concept, I guess. This step here is like a 2-step thing. It's maybe a little bit too much, but it might be necessary depending on how he's going to do the order. So this one here is a ring the doorbell. Placing mode will be, how do we ring this doorbell? E, okay. So we got that sound in the game. Click on the customer to deliver. And we got a cash. This one's going to be doing a cash COD here. So total 0 change. All right, so let's just go ahead. Boom. We got 1.9 stars. Come on, man. A little bit wonky on the rating system there. I like how Little Bike works initially. Of course, I'd like to see. Oh wait, we can't. Can we not answer that on the phone? Oh yeah, we could have. We could have. All right, so we can ride and answer them too. But I'd like to see more details, like the pay. You know, $5 plus tips or something like that. Like the option to decline orders. Let's have the metrics and all that. Like if we don't like that order and we want to wait for a better order, right? Or we want a multi-app. If we want to run, like they have multiple apps, DoorDash, Uber, and all that. Grubhub and all this type of stuff, right? You have 3 or 4 different apps and you can multi-app them and be, you know, running both. Heck, let us have 2 phones. Like if I have 2 phones, I can run Uber on one and DoorDash on the other, and then see what's up, see which order, you know, and then watch each one, kind of scan them both, and maybe even try to run 2 orders at the same time if I can route them together. Those are the nuances, you know what I'm saying? That would be fun. But I like going in the shop. I like seeing the people. I like to see a little more interaction. Maybe even talk to these people in the back, which would be really cool. Like if your order's not there, or, you know, have them say, we're running late. And then you got to text a customer and stuff like that. I would add that to it. Add that to the mechanic of picking up the order. Maybe have stolen orders. Stolen orders. Your order's missing. Contact the customer. Contact, you know, the app. So yeah, my order's stolen. Then it gets canceled and you get another one or something like that. Or you get a bonus for reporting the situation. And your metrics, you know, you work out your metrics and all that. Shop and delivers, like I say, would be fun. Because see, gig work, man, the gig workers, they work multiple apps to make their money. And there's other things. There's like roadie, where you can have a truck and trailer, and you know, and stuff like that. And you can pick up like big things from Home Depot and all that, like lawnmowers or tools, just things that will, you know, sometimes bigger items. This thing here is not telling us what door to go to. I'd like to see that. I can see addresses. Like to have some addresses, like maybe you get the wrong address or something goes wrong on the order and stuff like that. Different things that can really happen. We got a credit card swiper here. I swipe it, and then the 5406 is the charge. All right, we got that. We only got 1 star out of that. For the next delivery, place the package inside the delivery circle. So we're still in the tutorial. So this is going to be a contact list. Ah man, it locked me out with that backup. I couldn't do anything with my phone right there. I have to kind of hold this button. It's kind of annoying. you know. But I like that you can mess with the orders. The mouse is kind of locked into that area. Oh, yo, are we done for the day? Or did we turn it off? Yeah, we turned it off. This game, when you're done for the day, it just kind of says you're done. You know, kind of like one of the other simulators I have. I'm not a big fan of just, that's it, no more orders, because a lot of gig workers will work nights. Maybe if you add, as you level up, you're able to work later or something like that, or work a late, you know, work all night or something like that, pull an all-nighter, get some coffee, keep on delivering. Those are just different things that can make this very interesting. Co-op, online co-op. So if I want to play with my friends, I'd like to see that added. Rain and weather issues, complication. Bigger vehicles, not just scooters and all that, and bikes, but vans, cars, you know, electric cars. Maybe add in, with the multi-apping, add in passenger pickup. You can make a serious simulator, man, especially one that's got co-op and everything, and you're building your business. And if you don't want to play co-op with the same game, have the ability to hire employees and stuff like that. If you want, if you want to. Where's the delivery? Like, right, man, this guy couldn't get his own delivery. He's like right next door. Get that out of there. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the little mechanic of sliding that out of there, but I guess it's for future proofing or whatever of your orders. Placing mode, put in a circle. And this one, you got to take pictures. Let's see. Pick up. Place. Tab for your phone. Camera. Okay, I like that. I like working with the app. Boom. Took our picture. 4.8 stars out of that one. I like the contactless deliveries. Those are cool. How about getting calls from the customers? Hey, you didn't deliver my order. My order's missing or something like that. You know? All right. See, it just went off, disabled. I don't like that. That's not realistic, you know, although maybe it's just in a tutorial. But I'd rather be able to work all night if I want and just stop when I want to. You know, I mean, maybe make you tired. Maybe you don't have sprint ability and stuff like that. Maybe it's harder to get coffee and stuff like that. Maybe you can bring your own coffee and stuff like that. I think that would be something. Keep yourself awake. Of course, have the, you know, days where you get paid more in your region, like specials and stuff like that. Like, oh, work today and make more. Work extra. Work the night shift and work extra. Give you an incentive to do that. Pizza deliveries and stuff like that. Different campaigns. Multi-apping. Maybe as you level up to get you to play the game, you know, level up, and then you can add a second delivery app. You level up some more, and you add a third delivery app. So now you're able to multi-app. And then at a certain level, you get another phone. Something like that will be cool. I don't want to go on the computer. I want to close the door. But this one just has the basic go to sleep. All right. So there's what we got here. Successful deliveries free. Canceled none. We didn't cancel anything. Delivery guy point. We got 0. Income 2383. Total profits. We're negative 76 right now. Start. Let's go. What do you think about this one, Ghost? Looks like has some potential or what? Get that app on. Boom. We got. I don't like that you gotta like kind of get locked in here. Maybe I should just get on the bike. Yeah, that's the best way, because then you can move around a little bit. But I'm all right with the GPS. I just like to zoom in on it a little better. No, I don't want to cancel. Why is it doing that? Cancel current. Decline. Why did it do that? Did I click something? Well, I like that you can cancel them. Got some little alleyways. As you see, this is set in New York. Pretty relatable when you've actually done deliveries like that in real life. Yeah. Yeah, but you could see the features I'm talking about would make sense, right, in one of these games and make them fun. It would make a game like this fun. Look at this. Instead of KFC, we got QFC. I like that. I like that. Make some restaurants where you gotta fill drinks, right? Where you gotta verify the orders with some of them. You know, some of those Chinese places and all that. Those are the things you deal with, man. Scammy customers that are stealing your orders, they're waiting after they order, they're waiting over there, and they send someone else in to get it for free, and then you show up and it's not there. You know, and then just filtering through your orders. You might take the first. See, we're not seeing how much we're going to get paid on this or anything like that. So if they're popping up and one says $5 or $3 to pick up from Taco Bell, and then you're like, nah, I don't want that one. And you just kind of wait, you know, and you're multi-apping, and then you're just scanning through. Okay, oh, that's a better order, $20 to pick up from some, you know, big restaurant or something in the game. Stuff like that. Lace it. Contactless, man. Get that phone up. Boom. Boom. Right? It's not confirming it. What happened? A little bit slow there on that. See, now we're locked on that, and I can't see my phone. It just like stays like that. What if an order comes in? We need sound too. Like if it was sound, I guess that's what's missing. Definitely got to put the sound in, because we don't know if we got something coming in while we're walking. There's a bike on the bike rack over here, like ours. All right, so we can kind of wait on the bike, I guess. Let's see if we can get an order. Give us hot zones. Give us the ability to drive to different areas. You know what I mean? If your area is kind of dead or something, give us times and variations. Right? What do we got over here? A mechanic shop. Maybe we have a little vehicle we got to maintain for keep your business running good. Doing oil changes or something like that. Washing your car, especially if you add taxi missions and all, or taxi jobs. A complete experience would be able to have taxi, shop and deliver, the fast food stuff, multi-apping, and we'll be pretty good to go. Co-op, yeah, have some more things to do at home when you're not working, right? Maybe upgrading your house, bringing your friends over to your place. Maybe your friend can have their own place too inside the game, right? Not getting any more orders. Was that it? Was that all we get? Was 3 orders? Driving around, we're not getting nothing else. Not getting anything else. 2 wheelies. That might be all she wrote. Maybe it's only 3 deliveries. Do we have a map? We have no map. This thing doesn't have any keybinds or anything like that. But I like the smoothness. Of course, we're missing sounds. A little bit kind of jerked around and stuff like that. What is going on? I guess we're not gonna get nothing else. Just looking. It's slow. We're slow. See, that would make sense. Like if you could multi-app right now, that would be great. So take that order. I wish it was more comprehensive. Like, oh, this order's $3, paying $3 and no guarantee of tip or whatever. I like the little sprint stamina bar down there. Maybe you have the ability to upgrade so you have more sprint ability. Is this one only going to be bikes? Where's this shop? Past it? Right here. Same place. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Time is money. We got a fresh meter over there, but we're not going to be able to get better bags or anything like that. Another thing that delivery people do, like we're taking the bag out of the bag. A lot of deliveries are done where you bring the bag up to the location, to the drop-off point, like this. You take the bag, like, not the whole bag, but you can like take this bag, right? You don't have the ability to do that in this game, but, or do you? Let me see. Where's the delivery address? It doesn't tell us because we don't have the, yeah, right here. Like if I place this bag down here, can I open it? Let's see. No. But yeah, bringing your bag with the food in there should be able to keep it warm longer, give you a better rating on taking care of the food. You get it? Something like that would be cool. Instead of just taking the food out and that's it. What this one want? A bell? See, the warm, it's going down quick. Catch. All right, we got to get back. Change 0. Boom. 2.3 stars on that one. All right, we're still on the clock. Wait, it's got an order. I wish it told us the price or the pay. Whoa. Drove up the tree. Almost. We need a light on this bike. Darbud. Darbud. Yeah, so those are the things I would like to see. One of these games. Everything that we talked about. But this is pretty smooth for what it is right now. Not too bad. Maybe if you do a wheelie, it gives you food damage or something like that. He's not really pulling a huge wheelie here or anything like that. You can't even tell he's pulling one. Definitely a third person would be nice. Third person camera view. Keep on wanting to take the whole bag off here. Alright, let's get to the address here. Got your delivery here. Same person. You live everywhere. Change 12.85. 10, 12, 50, 25, 75, 85. Boom. 3.5 star. Disabled. Yeah, I'd rather not disable, but definitely like to see that changed. Back home we go. We got 49 smackers. Driving is still a little bit kind of, you know, needs work. But I see where they're going with it. The trailer looks like there's a lot to this game. It almost... is it this game that I saw? I might be confusing it with a different trailer, but... this one might have a... like a location that you're actually going to get to. But I don't see the point of that. You really shouldn't need that. We can't do anything else on the PC. There's nothing else to buy. There's nothing else to buy. Everything is locked. Okay. But it's showing gear, helmets, camera, dog food. I guess you're gonna have a pet, furniture for your house. So that looks like things we can expect. Free deliveries, 2602. We have fine 0. I guess he's gonna have fines, police, give me tickets or something like that. Hope he's not gonna add where you bang into a car and all that type of stuff, but they probably will. And you start losing money. Fuel, rent. Yeah, I guess you're gonna have the bills in there. All right, that's what it is. That's Delivery Guy Simulator. And I shared with the developer during the stream what I think would be great to see in this game. But it's pretty smooth. It's pretty smooth for what it is, right? It's not bad at all. So, Ghost, thanks for tuning in. I'll probably be back here with another stream a little later. Maybe 2 other streams. I have 2 other things I might be able to stream today if I've got the time. So this has been Delivery Guy Simulator. I've been 99 Vids. I'll see you all in the next live stream or video. Peace out.